Hey guys, it's Dexton here and welcome to the first ever video on the channel, and it is in fact going to be a Pokemon Leaf Green Nuzlocke challenge. Personally, I mean, of course I've played Pokemon Leaf Green before, so this isn't blind or anything, but I've never done it as a Nuzlocke before. In fact, I have never done a Nuzlocke before in my life, so it will be kind of tough, it will be challenging, that's why it's a challenge. But hey, I'm hoping maybe with a little bit of input of you guys that hopefully will be watching and enjoying this in the comment section, I shall survive and make it to the end, to the Elite Four and beat the champion. That would be fantastic. In fact, maybe I should kind of go over the rules for this Nuzlocke challenge, just ignore like the little preview in the background. Let's just watch it. It's nice anyway. Look at those stars and the Game Freak and everything. It's just smart, it's clever. Anyway, there are three main rules for a Nuzlocke challenge. Rule number one is kind of depressing, but it's kind of what makes it a challenge as well. If a Pokemon faints, it is classified as dead, and you have to either release it or put it in a box in your PC, and yeah, and never use it again. Basically, it's kind of sad. Rule number two is you can only catch the first Pokemon you encounter in each area. So I don't know, going through Route 24, find a wild Pokemon, you can only catch that one. If you flee or if you knock it out, you do not have a second chance to catch the second Pokemon. Also, if there's like a fishing area or anything in a town, you can also catch a Pokemon in a town. So it's basically areas, not necessarily routes. And rule number three is absolutely fine with me because, you know, I nickname my Pokemon anyway. So, yeah. Rule number three is, in fact, nickname all your Pokemon. So you bond with them, and it gets more painful when they are released and die. In the world which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Speak to people and check things wherever you go, be it towns, roads or caves. Gather information and hints from every source. Barbecue sauce, man. Love it. New paths will open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges and solving mysteries. At times, you will be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. Through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is our biggest objective. Press the A button and let your adventure begin. I can't wait. Oh, voices. This will be difficult. Hello there. Glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor, and I need to change the text speed down. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a little about yourself. Here's the famous question. Now tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? I am a boy. Let's begin with your name. What is it? Well, it's not my name in real life, but in game I always call myself Steve, and I cannot tell you why. I just think it is such a cool name. Like, we're already only like 4 minutes into the first video, and you're probably gonna think, damn, this guy is way weird, but hey, what can you do? Steve it is. Right, so your name is Steve? Yes it is, it sure is. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. What was his name now? Well, it wasn't Red, it wasn't Ash, it wasn't Keen, it wasn't Geki. So what should we call him? Well, a lot of references will go into name giving and stuff, especially with the nicknames, but also with my rival's name. So I called myself Steve. I don't know if any of you guys watch Hawaii 5-0, but Steve's rival is Woe Fat, so I'm gonna call my rival Woe Fat. It's probably a very unorthodox name for the rival in Pokemon Leaf Green, but hey, what can you do? And I think Steve and Woe Fat are just fantastic names for a Pokemon game. If you disagree, I'm sorry. But you can tell me that in the comment section below. That would be fantastic. What do you think of the name Woe Fat? What a question of the day to start a series off with. Was it Woe Fat? Yes, I believe it was. That's right, I remember now. His name is Wofat. Steve, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures. With Pokemon awaits. This is my room. It is rather large in comparison with myself, isn't it? Anyway, let's not forget the potion. Steve booted up the PC. What would you like to do? I would like to withdraw this potion. Thank you. That's all. Because that doesn't make me look greedy whatsoever. Yeah, bye. Also, in emulators, you can use the speed button, which will basically do this. I will try not to abuse that, although it might be very tempting to at times. Hey, Mom! Right. All boys leave home someday. It said so on TV. Oh yes, Professor Oak next door was looking for you. Well, let's pay the old man a visit. Steve's house. I love how it says it's my house and not like my mum's. That's fantastic. Wofat's house. Oh well. Let's see what he's doing. Oh, hello there. Hi, Steve. My brother Wofat is out at Grandpa's lab. Oh well. Ah, Daisy. I hope we shall meet again one day. What's your name? You won't tell me what your name is? That's rude. Technology is incredible. You can now store and recall items and Pokemon as data via PC. Damn, that is new. Is that right? Oh, look. No. Anyway, I believe Professor Oak lives in here. You look like Daisy. It's crazy. That rhymes. Professor Oak may not look like much, but he's the authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high regard. That's great. I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. I love it. I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. Damn! Like, is that the only thing you're allowed to say? Hey, Wofat. What? It's only Steve. Gramps isn't around. You're rude. I'm gonna leave. I mean, guys, I know when and where I'll find him in approximately 7 seconds, but hey, it's all about suspense, yow. Hey, wait! Don't go out! Why not? Oh, it's Professor Oak! Damn! It's unsafe. While Pokemon live in tall grass, you need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. Wow, man! I was not there, potentially 14 seconds ago. But hey, what can you do? Oh, I'm walking automatically, as if I can't hold down an arrow key. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Wofat? Let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come. Just wait, Steve. There are 3 Pokemon here. The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer, but now, in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. And that voice really hurts my throat, damn. Ha, shit. Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me? Be patient, Wofat. You can have 1, 2, 3. Anyway, everyone picks Charmander. If you don't pick Charmander, people usually pick Squirtle, so I'm gonna pick Bulbasaur, because, you know, he's totally underrated, and I actually quite like the guy, so yeah. So Steve, you want to go with the grass Pokemon Bulbasaur? Yes, I would like to. This Pokemon is really quite energetic. I received a Bulbasaur, that's... wow. Do you want to give a nickname to this Bulbasaur? Yes, I do. Let me think for a second. Okay, Bulbasaur. Plants and TV shows. I don't know. Dexter. Hannah and Dexter has stuff to do with plants. Her name's Hannah McKay. Hannah's kind of a female name. Our Bulbasaur's male, so I shall just call you McKay. And we're gonna get away with it. Because, you know, I guess it kind of sounds male. Like, if I was introduced to a guy called McKay, I wouldn't say... that rhymed again, by the way. Oh, and a third time. Jesus Christ, this is not going into the direction I wanted it to. I wanted this to be all professional and just a good Let's Play, and I'm just rhyming and calling Bulbasaur's McKay. Anyway, just going to ignore the fact that that rhymed. I bet you're going to take Charmander, you mainstream son of a goat. I'll take this one then. Oh, damn, the surprise! Shit, did not see that coming. I wonder, will you want to fight me when I leave? Yes, you will. Yes. Wait, Steve, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Ah, isn't it great that we all don't know any elemental moves yet? Wouldn't it be a bummer if you knew Ember? Anyway, McKay is going to rock this. Imagine if I got knocked out in this battle and the challenge was lost in episode 1. Oh, for Pete's sake! So pushy as always. Steve, you've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? A Pokemon battle is when trainers pit their Pokemon against each other. The trainer that makes the other trainer's Pokemon faint by lowering their HP to 0 wins. But rather than talking about it, you'll learn more from experience. Try battling and see for yourself. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a bit of a tackle spam, so I could use the speed button here, but you know, it's the first battle, it's special, so I'm not. Inflicting damage on the foe is the key to any battle. Why, thanks, man! Loving the tips. Okay, McKay, tackle! Okay, McKay, let's change things up a bit. Tackle! This is actually incredibly close. If he crits me, I lose. Okay, McKay, go! Tackle! Don't crit me. Holy Okay. Oh, wow. Jesus Christ. I just completed the first battle with 1 HP left. I'm not going to make a comment about it being 69 experience points. 1 HP left. Making this a Nuzlocke challenge maybe wasn't the smartest idea ever. Anyway, I defeated rival Wofat. Well, unbelievable. I picked the wrong Pokemon. I got $80. That's great. Excellent. If you win, you earn prize money, and your Pokemon will grow. Battle other trainers and make your Pokemon strong. Well, I shall, old man. I shall. Okay. I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Steve, Gramps, smell you later. I always thought that was an extremely weird phrase. Smell you later. It's something a dog would say. Steve, raise your young Pokemon by making it battle. It has to battle for it to grow. Ha, you just called it a young Pokemon. And earlier you said that you only had 3 Pokemon left. Also, you're not exactly young, Professor Oak, so you just lied to me. Either you're 12, or it's not a young Pokemon. Why would you do that? Hey, Daisy! Steve, I heard you had a battle against Wofat. I wish I'd seen that. She wants me, and you just cannot deny it. I hope I'm healed up. Please tell me I'm healed up. I'm healed up. All is good. Great. Anyway, I'm not quite sure how far we're going to get this episode. Probably to the next town. That is a goal I'd like to achieve. Look! I copied what it said on one of those trainer tip signs. Oh, is that the sign I just completely ignored and I was extremely rude about? Trainer tips. Press start to open the menu. Well, holy shit. Also, I'm not sure if there's like a little annotation on the bottom right of this screen, which is kind of caused by my computer being a bit of an issue. I do apologize. Also, I will not count this route as an encounter route yet because I don't have Pokeballs yet, and I couldn't catch any Pokemon if I encountered any. And I am encountering a Rattata here. Also, I'm not going to battle them now, as I'm going to grind for a little bit after we have 2 or 3 Pokemon in our party. Like, I will put grinding montages probably at the end of each episode, or at the beginning of the new ones. So, yeah, basically to prove that no other Pokemon fainted and I'm not cheating you guys. Hi, I work at the Pokemon Mart. It's part of a convenient chain selling all sorts of items. Please visit us in Viridian City. I know. I'll give you a sample. Here you go. That's my second potion. Damn. I'm gonna need those. I'm really gonna need those. Ah, hello. Want to give me another potion? See those ledges along the road? It's a bit scary, but you can jump from them. You can get back to Pallet Town quicker that way. Really, one step? One step, and it's a Pidgey. I wonder whether we're going to get a Rattata or a Pidgey on this route. Also, guys, tell me, do you pronounce it Ratatat or Rattata? Like, I think there are two acceptable pronunciations, and it's kind of weird that there are two acceptable pronunciations of the same name/word. I don't know. I always thought that was a tad weird. Anyway, I believe I need to go to the Pokemart. And I do. Hey, you came from Pallet Town? Yeah, I did. You know Professor Oak, right? Yeah, I know that guy. Damn, he's kind of losing it. Anyway, his order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? What if I said no? Hey, it's not like you care. I received Oak's parcel. If this wasn't Pokemon, but some sort of adult movie, receiving Oak's parcel would be considered not quite as joyful. Anyway, let's make our way back to Pallet Town, jump over the ledges as the guy told us to. I bet that guy's name was Steve. He was so helpful and nice. Like, it's a fact, guys. I don't know whether you've noticed this, but 98% chance, right, that you have never met a bad guy called Steve. Like, people called Steve are always nice and helpful and fun and banterous. Oh, Steve, how is my old Pokemon? Now you're calling it old. You just said it was a... You know what? No. Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. Must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me? I just delivered the parcel. Yeah. Ugh, Mr. Custom Pokeball. I had it on order. Thank you. Grams. I almost forgot. What was you calling me for, man? Alright. I have a request for you two. The desk there is my invention, the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. An encyclopedia that is high-tech and looks like it's my size. Like, it's literally as tall as my little figure here. But hey, let's not be a dick about this. Stephen Wofat, take these with you. Wait, thanks, man. I like you. You can't get detailed data on Pokemon by just seeing them. You must catch them to obtain complete data. So here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. I received five Pokeballs? Wait, thanks, man. When a wild Pokemon appears, it's a fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream, but I'm too old. I can get the job done. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Grams, leave it all to me. Steve, I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I know, I'll borrow a Talmac from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Steve. Don't bother coming around to my place after this. Well, I shall. I shall. Because Daisy likes me. And you know that Daisy likes me. You son of a goat. Hey, Daisy! Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Gee, that's lazy of him. That reaction, though. Here, this will help you. Oh, a town map. Surprise, surprise. Wofat. Like, Daisy likes me. She loves me. Daisy is love. Daisy is life. Anyway, before this goes out of hand, let's move on to our first encounter. Actually, no, we should say goodbye to Mum. Like, it would be incredibly rude. Like, I'm some 10-year-old running away from home with a monster. Yeah, I should say goodbye. Steve, you should take a quick rest. Wow, you're clingy. Like, I just want to leave, have fun. No, take a rest, Steve. You'll need it. Oh, good. You and your Pokemon are looking just great. Take care now. I bet she'd say the exact same thing if I talked to her again. Anyway, we're already 20 minutes into this episode. Damn. Oh, what's our first encounter to be? Gonna be... Oh, I kind of... a Pidgey would be more useful, but I kind of want it to be a Rattata for some reason. And it's a Rattata! I can't even tell you why. Actually, I can. I thought of an awesome nickname. It's actually weird. Yeah. Anyway, Tackle. You know, nickname Pokemon... I think I'm going to stick to... like TV shows or fairy tales. Like, it may sound a bit weird at first, but, you know... Fairy tale names can be pretty cool in Pokemon, I believe. Anyway, let's catch this Rattata. Let's speed this up. And it has been caught. Damn. I just took all the suspense out of that for no apparent reason. Anyway, Rattata was caught. And its data was added to the Pokédex. Bites anything when it attacks. Small and very quick, it is a common sight in many places. Making me feel so special that I called it. That I caught it, in fact. Sorry. What shall we call it now? Okay, guys, I will be right back because I actually wrote down that nickname. I wrote that nickname down, one sec. Okay, guys, I remembered. Maybe you know the story, The Piper of Hamelin? You know, the guy with his little flute and like thousands of rats follow him and they go to a party or something. I can't really remember. Anyway, I'm going to call the Rattata Hamelin because that is... I believe the place in Germany where this whole thing takes place in the fairy tale. And Hamelin, I mean, yeah, it's not a name, but imagine it with a Y, 2 N's and an E at the background, and it sounds like a stripper's name. I mean, it works, okay? Welcome, Hamelin, to the party. Okay, so I think that's all I really wanted to achieve in this episode. I wanted 2 party members so I can put a bit of a grinding montage at the end of this episode. I think what we're going to do now is heal up and kind of explore the city, and then in the episode. I think that sounds pretty good. As I said, I'm just going to run from this as I'm going to grind up later and not waste any time now. Speed up button. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to abuse it. Do not abuse it, Dex. Do not abuse it. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. Would you like me to heal your Pokemon? Yeah, that would be really, really nice, man. Really, really nice. Thank you for waiting. We've restored your Pokemon to full health. We hope to see you again. What a terrible thing to say in a hospital. Hello, young man. Your name must be Julian. Pokemon Centers heal your tired, hurt, or fainted Pokemon. They make all Pokemon completely healthy. Well, God bless them. There's a Pokemon Center in every town ahead. They charge no money, so don't be shy about healing Pokemon. What's your name? Is it Frederick? Please feel free to use that PC in the corner. The receptionist told me so. So kind of where is a receptionist? I mean, okay, her, but she's a nurse, man. Stick to your facts. Okay, so we're healed up. We'll explore the Pokemon Center. Let's just talk to the people around here. Those Pokeballs at your waist. You have Pokemon, don't you? It's great that you can carry and use Pokemon anytime, anywhere. It is, isn't it? Let's just enter a random house. Oh, school, really? Man, I'm on holiday. If this takes long, I'm just going to rage quit and scrap the entire series. I'm trying to memorize all my notes. Hello there. Be sure to read what's on the blackboard carefully. How about no? Oh, I'm such a rebel. Such a vandal, man. Such a vandal. Anyway, in a Nuzlocke challenge, we're going to need a lot of items. Like, I could have easily put a swear word in there, but I didn't. We're gonna need potions. Let's buy 3. Now we have 5 potions. That's fantastic. Like, money distribution will be... yeah, will be more important than in a random playthrough you do and you just spam the amount of Pokeballs you buy and just buy 12 at the beginning. Anyway, we're gonna buy 3 antidotes. Like, there's a forest ahead and I don't want to be poisoned and caught out by that. And I don't think in Leaf Green that poison stops at 1 HP. I think it actually knocks you out. But let's also buy 1 paralyzed heal. You can never know, man. You never know what happens. And Pokeballs will be essential in this challenge. Let's buy another 3. And now we even have over $1,000 left. Isn't that just great? Is there anything else I can... see you. Smell you later. Haven't talked to you yet. Your name must be Julian. Don't run away from me. I've got to buy some potions. You never know when your Pokemon will need quick healing. Exactly what I'm saying, man. What's your name? This shop does good business and antidotes, I've heard. Yeah, I just bought 2. They've probably sold 2. They've probably sold 2 now. Have I talked to you? You want to know about the 2 kinds of caterpillar Pokemon? Yeah, alright. Caterpie has no poison, but Weedle does. Watch that your Pokemon aren't stabbed by Weedle's poison sting. Stab. That makes it sound so brutal. Yay, I'm hiding, man. I'm in the hood. I'm ghetto. Yo. And what? I think we've pretty much talked to everybody in this city now. Hello. I go shopping in Pura City occasionally. I have to take the winding trail in Viridian Forest when I go. Well, better stuck up on some antidotes, y'all. It's important. That impression, though. My daddy loves Pokemon too. What do you mean too? Do you love them? Do you love them? A Pokemon life, a Pokemon love. Coming up with nicknames is fun, but it's not so easy to do. Clever names are nice, but simple names are easier to remember. Yeah, next time I'll call my Bulbasaur John. Well, I could pull it off John Locke in Lost, but anyway. Enough with the references. Well, now I've had my coffee. Well, that's where I need to get going. What is that red box you have? Ah, so you're working on your Pokédex. Why did you have a coffee? Like, I don't care. Let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokédex automatically updates its data and posts an article on Wikipedia. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon? I've already done so. I suppose I'd better show you. No! No! Ah. Oh well, it's Weedle. I hope you're not stabbed by its poisonous sting, old man. Wouldn't that be a shame? If you were stabbed and couldn't bore people to death with this tutorial in each game. Like, I swear, there hasn't been a single Pokemon game where this tutorial hasn't taken place. And I beg, I seriously beg, that one day this tutorial will be optional. Wait, surprise, surprise, you caught it. Damn. Teach me. Please let me take a selfie with you and I'll use it as my Facebook profile picture. There, now tell me. That was educational, was it not? And here, take this too. I got the Teachy TV. Yes. Like, am I going to use that? Realistically, no. If there's something you don't understand, watch that. It will teach you about the basics of being a Pokemon trainer. Great. This Pokemon gym is always closed. I wonder who the leader is. I wonder too. It's not like I totally know. Anyway, we're not going to spoil it. It's going to be suspense. Games are built from suspense. And a good story. And I found a potion. I now have a lot of potions. And I definitely need to be careful that I don't run into my rival battle here. What I want to do is basically catch the Pokemon for this route and then grind a little bit. So I believe I can get Nidoran or Mankey in here. Like, either of those would be great because they would be very helpful for the first gym in Pewter City. As that is a rock type gym. I mean, okay, I have Bulbasaur, but you know, another fighting type it's always good. It can never harm your party, a fighting type. Anyway, we found a Mankey, level 2. Not the best I could have found, but hey, better than nothing. You know what? I don't think it'll stand a tackle, to be honest. Maybe yeah, I think Mankey has a bad physical defense, so I'm not going to risk it. And a level 2 should stay in the Pokeball anyway. Let's be honest, speed up button, and it didn't, damn it. Do I risk it? Fine, I'll risk 1 tackle. Please don't faint. That would be wow, I misjudged that a lot. Like, a lot. Anyway, I'll pull off another tackle. If it crits, I will cry myself to sleep at night. That was a tad too close for me, and I'm not liking the fact that he used Leer, because if I don't catch it and he crits, you never know what happens. I mean, I'll stand it, but you know, it's a Nuzlocke. And I'm paranoid now. Speed up button! And it worked. Wow. A female Mankey was caught. What do I call a female Mankey? Extremely quick to anger. It could be Duck Owl one moment, then thrashing away the next instant. I do want to give it a nickname, and I'll be back in about 12 seconds when I've thought of one. And I have. Watching Dexter, I will call it Deborah, because I think the characteristics are kind of the same. Like, Deborah on Dexter was an awesome character, like one of my favourite characters on the show, but she did have the occasional mood swing, so I think it's kind of fitting. I like where this is going. Anyway guys, that sums it up for the first episode of my Pokemon Leaf Green Nuzlocke challenge. No deaths yet, surprisingly. Hope you do enjoy this, and if you did, and you want to see episode 2 of this, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? Like, you'll be one of my first subscribers. And one day you will say, hey, remember when that guy didn't have 12 subs? Yeah, I was number 1. Anyway, peace out guys, and also don't forget to drop a like or a dislike. And yeah, I mean, I don't really mind if you dislike it, if you did in fact dislike the video, but it would be awesome if you could rate it fairly, so I have a bit of feedback, and I know whether I have to massively improve on it, or just improve teeny tiny bit. Anyway guys, I shall see you in episode 2. Peace.